I've had a signature bike for about 6 years now. I got the first one in 2000. It was the Chris Doyle DK Legacy. And it was originally supposed to be Todd Wachowiak and my signature bikes, but Todd went on to ride for Mongoose and I was still on DK, so the signature bike just came to me. Originally what I wanted was a General Lee front end with a Legend back end, which was the race bike that DK makes. And I didn't want any gussets, I just wanted something clean, something simple, and that you could just use for everything. What works for me is having a longer top tube, and because I'm 6'3" and I'm pretty much all legs, so I need room to move freely from the stem to the seat, so having a longer top tube definitely benefits me. The newest model, the CDL, comes in 21 1/4 and 20 1/4, so if you're really tall you can ride the 21 1/4, if you're not as tall you ride the 20 1/4, but I've noticed that the trend's kind of like riding a bigger bike. A lot of guys ride bigger bars now, and people like longer frames, so it could benefit you, no matter what your riding style is. I usually probably change the design of the frame every 2 years, just because you watch as the industry starts to change. Different people start wanting different things out of a bike, so I just try and change with the seasons. Now what's big is having like an internal headset, that's key, and having either a Spanish or a Euro or a mid-bottom bracket. American is out. So you definitely got to have one of those three, and of course everyone wants light, but everyone wants durable. So I think my frame's a good combination of all those. Before I got on DK, my bikes were crap. Everything was falling apart. I always rode frames that were too short for me, and I never really understood much about bikes in general, but over time with helping design the frames, I've come to know more about what goes into designing one. I've run 8-inch rise bars that I just designed for DK that'll be coming out soon. I run my chain really tight. I tighten up my cranks. I take out the spacer in the cranks and run that really tight too, because I hate when my cranks move when you're doing no-footed tricks. I bend my brake lever. Other than that, it's pretty simple machine. If I'm at the trails or at the skate park and someone's riding one of my frames, it's definitely kind of awkward at first. I think to myself, what made him buy this over all the other frames on the market? So yeah, it's definitely awkward, but it's mostly it's a compliment and it's very flattering.